if you're missing those friendly faces already, not to worry. On this train, it's never goodbye. It's always see you real soon.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Friends, I'm so delighted you've joined us today. There's nothing I enjoy more than showing folks around this magic kingdom, especially because it's certified proof that in these parts, dreams really do come true. See, there was a time not so long ago that I was just a young fellow. Currently departing Main Street Station. And if you're missing those friendly faces already, not to worry. On this train, it's never goodbye. It's always see you real soon.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Friends, I'm so delighted you've joined us today. There's nothing I enjoy more than showing folks around this magic kingdom, especially because it's certified proof that in these parts, This is Main Street Station, after all. Welcome to Main Street, USA.
Folks, as we roll into Main Street here, please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop, and I give you the all clear to exit. Once again, folks, please remain seated until I give you the all clear. Remain seated. Please stay seated. Stay seated. All clear, folks.
Welcome aboard, folks. We're beginning a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom, with stops along the way in Frontierland and Fantasyland. Sit tight and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs well inside the train. We're currently departing Main Street Station. And if you're missing those friendly faces already, not to worry. On this train, it's never goodbye. It's always see you real soon.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Friends, I'm so delighted you've joined us today. There's nothing I enjoy more than showing folks around this Magic Kingdom, especially because it's certified proof that in these parts, dreams really do come true. See, there was a time not so long ago that I was just a young fella on Main Street with a balloon in my hand and a wish in my heart that someday I'd be the conductor of this train. And wouldn't you know it, with a bit of gumption and a dash of magic, here I am. So believe it when I say that around here, anything is possible. See what I mean? Hope you packed a compass, because that, folks, is the sound of adventure. Adventureland, I should say. Whether navigating wild jungle rivers, swashbuckling with jolly buccaneers, or even just scaling a towering treehouse, there's always plenty to explore here in Adventureland. Now, if you're more the rootin' tootin' type, then partner, saddle up. 'Cause this here's Frontierland. Home to cowpokes, campfires, and country bears. This outpost is chock full of tall tales and an even taller mountain. We call it Big Thunder. Catch a ride on its runaway trains and you'll see why. Oh, look. Just ahead, I heard some new critters are moving in and hoping to make a splash. Take a listen. We're almost there. We've reached Frontierland Station, everyone, so sit tight and hold those horses until we come to a complete stop. If you're disembarking, please carry your strollers all the way off the platform before I'm board. That'll help make room for any new buckaroos. Watch your step now.
As we're pulling into the station, please remain fully seated until I give you the all clear to exit the train. Once again, remain fully seated until I give you the all clear. Remain seated, please. You're all clear. Welcome to Frontierland.
Howdy, folks. If you're just joining us, a hearty welcome
out there, everyone.
We're heading for our next
Yeehaw.
stop, Fantasyland, before carrying on to Main Street, USA. Everybody stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs safely inside the train. And as always, keep an eye on your little ones.
Para su seguridad, Permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños.
Make sure
Gracias.
that leg stays inside the train.
Those of you who've been riding with me for a spell already know how much I love
Got a
finding
stroller on the
this
outside and
railroad.
car.
But for those times I
Folks, welcome back. Please remain seated. Train orders in motion momentarily.
Remain seated. Remain seated, please. We're almost there. Remain seated. Remain. We are now.
Please reach Frontierland Station, everyone. Sit tight and hold those horses until we come closer. Please reach Frontierland Station, everyone. if you're just joining us, a hearty welcome aboard. We're heading for our next stop, Fantasyland, before carrying on to Main Street U.S.A. Everybody stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs safely inside the train. And as always, keep an eye on your little ones.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren.
Main? Folks, what I'm going to have you do is actually, these strollers also going to go down this way, so what I'm going to have you do is actually, I'm just going to have you hold there. Roll hard! Roll hard! Hey! Who's coming? Train coming!
Remain fully seated. Remain seated, please. Remain fully seated, please. Remain seated, please. Remain seated.
Howdy, partners. As we approach the station, please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop and we say all clear. Once again, please stay in your seats until our engine comes to a full and complete stop. Remain in your seats, please. Our train is still in motion. Remain seated, please. You are now all.
Howdy, folks. If you're just joining us, a hearty welcome aboard. We're heading for our next stop, Fantasyland, before carrying on to Main Street U.S.A. Everybody stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs safely inside the train. And as always, keep an eye on your little ones.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Those of you who've been riding with me for a spell already know how much I love minding this railroad. But for those times I'm fixing for something a bit wilder, Big Thunder Mountain is the place. 'Cause there, the trains have a mind of their own. The change in scenery means we've left the rattle and rumble of that old gold mine behind and entered my favorite leg of the journey. Lush wilderness, calm waters, and untamed beauty. Folks, we're in nature's wonderland. Isn't it something? Just think of the extraordinary things to see and do in these woods. Hiking trails, bird calls, fireflies, and starry nights. Setting out for adventure at sunrise and telling the tale around a campfire that night. Considering how wonderful things are out here, I'm fortunate that some of my closest friends call it home. That village is a truly special place. we're just about out of the woods and into the forest. The enchanted forest of Fantasyland, where magic... Listen. Hear that?
There it is! On that big metal snake!
Oh, Peter, that's not a snake. It's a train.
Train, huh? Well, I think it's finally time I trained my shadow to stay put! Hey! Get back here, Shadow! Shadow!
Oh, Tinkerbell, we really must find some stronger friends.
Told you it's enchanted, and not just the forest. From the tips of castle spires to the sands under the sea, magic and happily ever afters await around every corner in Fantasyland. The sensational, the spectacularific Fantasyland Storybook Circus. This is the place to soar with Dumbo, or join Goofy in his stunt plane for some airborne acrobatics. This station is also your gateway to the rest of Fantasyland and Tomorrowland. Now, please wait until the train has come to a complete stop. Gather your juggling pins, unicycles, and other belongings, and carry your strollers away from the platform before unfolding it. That way we can start loading up for the next leg of our trip. For those disembarking, please watch your step, and thanks for traveling with us. I hope you join us again real soon.
As we're pulling into the station, please remain fully seated until I give you the all clear to exit the train. Once again, remain fully seated until I give you the all clear. Remain seated. You are all clear.
As you know, I love this railroad about as much as a songbird loves the water.
Once again, please stay in your seats until our engine comes to a full and complete stop. Once again, please stay in your seats. Keep your feet inside the train. Please stay inside the train. We are not clear. Please stay seated. Stay in your seats, please. Now we're all clear.
And keep your hands off. we're on the straightaway. Our metropolis of mechanical marvels, Tomorrowland. Our next stop is Main Street.
Fully seated and completely inside the train until the train comes to an stop. You hear anything over the words all clear. As we further things remain fully seated and completely inside the train. Well, you know it is safe to depart. Wait for it.
Next up is a place that's always ahead of the curve, and not just because we're on a straightaway. Our metropolis of mechanical marvels, Tomorrowland. Looks like we're on our way, and I'm so glad to have you with us. The next leg of our journey takes us to Main Street, USA. We'll head for Frontierland after that. Stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs inside the train at all times. Oh, and please keep an eye on your children.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Next up is a place that's always ahead of the curve, and not just because we're on a straightaway. Our metropolis of mechanical marvels, Tomorrowland. And you know I love this railroad about as much as a songbird loves the moon. And I'm still awed by the rocking
Unidentified users detected in Upland Conduit area. Scanning. Calculating. Locomotive maintaining trajectory. Intervention not required. Users, please proceed each online cycle run for Upland. Once digitized, you may board your light cycle and join the games. Fair warning, users. Competition is fierce and fast. Stick together. It's your only hope for victory.
Nothing sucks up. And that's the secret that makes intergalactic travel possible. So simple once you hear it, right? Yes, sirree, in this place of boundless optimism, the possibilities are endless. You might say the sky's the limit, but even that is no obstacle in Tomorrowland. Our trip around the Magic Kingdom is almost complete. I can't thank you enough for spending part of your day with me, and I hope you've enjoyed your journey as much as I've appreciated being a part of it. We're now approaching our most charming destination, Main Street, USA, a place where the only thing sweeter than the townsfolk is the treats. After our stop, we'll be heading for Frontierland, followed by a visit to Fantasyland. For now, stay seated until our train comes to a complete stop. Then pick up your belongings and carefully disembark. If you have strollers to unfold, please take them all the way beyond the platform so new passengers can safely hop aboard. It'd be mighty kind of you. And while we're being neighborly, what say we give our fellow travelers a friendly wave hello? This is Main Street Station after all. Welcome to Main Street, USA.
As we're pulling into the station, please remain fully seated until I give you the all clear to exit the train. Once again, remain fully seated until I give you the all clear. Remain seated. You're all clear.
And while we're being neighborly, what say we give our fellow travelers a friendly wave hello? This is Main Street Station after all. Welcome to Main Street, USA.
As you come into the platform, please do not stand up, do not step off the train until you hear me say, clear, all clear. Sit down, please, sit down, stay seated, do not stand up, sit down.
Sit back and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs well inside the train. We're currently departing Main Street Station. And if you're missing those friendly faces already, not to worry. On this train, it's never goodbye. It's always see you real soon.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren.
Once again, make sure we remain fully and completely seated until that train comes to a full stop. And you hear the words all together. Please remain seated, folks, so we are still in motion.
I can let you write it down, if that's okay.